Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Loving Life Freely here on YouTube. I am a full-time reseller on multiple platforms. I'm finally getting around to getting my solds for last week up. I normally try to get them up on Monday, but yesterday I was just so swamped. So we're getting them up today. Had great sales again last week, guys. I was telling my husband just last night, I am so pleased with how January is going because normally January just bombs in sales for me. But I've been very fortunate. I feel very fortunate that this month has been a good month for me. In fact, this month I've already surpassed what my previous months in the fall were. I'm so pleased. I feel very fortunate, very blessed because I know not a lot of you are getting good sales in January. So stay tuned. We're going to dive in and show you guys what sold last week, and we'll return back here and finish the video off. Okay, you guys, we're going to do the salts for this week. I already pre-recorded this, but something messed up, so we're going to do it again, which is no big deal. Okay, guys, we did have some good sales this last week. Like I was saying in the intro, I am just very humbled that my January is going so well because both Januaries in the beginning of my reselling career were not good. So I feel very fortunate, very blessed that I'm having a good month. And I'm so appreciative for it. Let's dive in. We did have one eBay sale, a few Macari, and then we'll end with Poshmark because we did have quite a few on Poshmark. I did have a couple things that I canceled with Poshmark. I am finding that there's been a couple people that have been buying things, and then they'll come back later saying, oh, I didn't realize it was this. Can you please cancel on Poshmark? And I did go ahead and cancel because this is kind of how I look at it. I could just go ahead and follow through and send the order out. But I don't want, once they get the order, have them give me a negative feedback, having it be negative on my closet because they received an item that they really didn't want to receive. So I'd rather just go ahead and cancel the order through Poshmark and just do it that way and not take the chance of getting a negative feedback on Poshmark because somebody purchased something and they said, oh, I didn't realize it was this color, so can you please cancel the order, which is exactly what happened. So that's kind of how I do that. Let me know in the comments below when you guys had that happen to you. Do you go ahead and just send the order out and say, sorry, you already placed the order, this is going out, or do you go ahead and cancel and just do it that way? That's just kind of what I've been doing because I just don't want negative feedback because the person is purchasing things when they'll come back and say, oh, I didn't realize it was this color. Can you just cancel the order? I don't want this. Even though they purchased it and accepted an offer, or they sent an offer and then said they didn't want the color. Just curious. Tell me in the comments below. All right, we're going to move on to great sales, guys. Great sales. Let's do this. Under Armour. This was a great men's piece. This was new with tags. It was $3 for the cog. I had this listed for $27. I've been going through and redoing my pricing on some of my items. This one I hadn't gotten to yet. Thankfully, somebody sent me an $18 offer, which I thought was very reasonable for this piece, so I went ahead and accepted it. Made great profit on this piece, so I was very happy to see that. Okay, Macari, guys. I've been making more sales on Macari, which surprises me. Macari is really hit and miss for me, but I'm going to go ahead and keep listing on there because some of my items, like on Poshmark, are flushing out some older pieces. But this was a good sale, guys. I paid $3 for this. It was like either $2.50 or $3 through the Eddie Bauer box that I got on Helpsy Source last year. I was really happy with the sale. This vest sold for $30. It was a beautiful wool vest, and somebody purchased it outright for $30. I was so happy with this sale. It was a very beautiful piece, and I was very happy that this wool piece sold for $30. So, yeah, I was really happy with that. Great profit on that piece. Okay, I had a couple of Tommy Hilfiger vests or puffer jackets that came through the Tommy Hilfiger box through Helpsy Source last year. I was hoping that they would sell during the winter season, and this is the second one that sold. Very, very happy with this. Tommy Hilfiger doesn't sell really high for me, so even though I had this listed for $25, I took the $21 offer and got it out the door. So happy to move these jackets along. Good profit on this piece. Okay, this was an item that I actually purchased for myself back last year on a Whatnot auction. This is a really great brand for workout. I just didn't like the way it fit on me. It was a little bit more bulky for me, but it is a really great brand. SheFit is a good brand. It sells well, and this sold for $22.50 on Macari. Just very, very happy to get this moved on to another great buyer. All right, I purchased this from another reseller. Paid $6 for this Athleta piece. I was really happy to get this moved on to another home. This sold for $20. I am working on fleshing out some of my athletic wear because I'm finding that athletic wear just does not sell as well for me. I sell more men's athletic wear than I do women's, and I'm just trying to kind of move some of those pieces out. So I was really happy to move this along. Okay, guys, let's move on to Poshmark. We had some good sales here. This was, again, through another Quick Lots box, so $5.85 for this piece. I have had this for over a year, so I was really happy when somebody took an $18 offer on this. And, yeah, really happy to get this moved out. So I still made more than double my money on this piece and ready to move on. Forever 21. I was really surprised that this sold. I can't remember if this came in a denim box, a coat box, who helps the source, or what, but either way, I was just really happy to move this along. It sold for $11, so I just basically made my cog back, and I was okay with that because I've had this for a long time. I didn't want to keep holding on to it, so I just took it and got it out. Okay, this piece, guys, I purchased some La Space from Miguel and whatnot last fall. Purchased 5 pieces from her, decided to test this out. My cog on each of these was $5. Made good profit on this piece, more than tripled my money on this. And I've sold a few of these pieces, so I'm really happy with that. And I'm already selling, swimwear, so I was really happy with that. Okay, guys, this was another one of those. I'm going to give you a forewarning about this. Boutique by the Box sold this box well over a year ago. Lucy & Company, I was so excited about these because they were brand new with tags. Great pieces for special events, but Lucy & Company just does not sell. So if you ever see this on Boutique by the Box or anywhere else when you're sourcing, do not pick up Lucy & Company. It just doesn't sell. I was so happy to receive an offer on this piece and get it out the door. I at least made my money back and a few extra dollars. I still have several of these pieces and it just isn't selling. So I will probably put some of these in my garage sale this summer. Okay, more Polo by Ralph Lauren, another men's piece. This was, again, another older piece like I mentioned at the beginning of the video. Really happy to be moving some of these pieces out. Yeah, still doubled my money on this piece. It was around $3 for the cog. And again, just glad to move it out. More swimwear, guys. More Ted Baker is finally selling. My cog on this was $20. I had it listed for $65. Somebody sent me a $55 offer. So when it was all said and done, and with the fees, I still doubled my money. And again, happy to be selling swimwear. Happy to get more Ted Baker out. I will not be buying more Ted Baker unless the cog is super low. This was not a good buy. As you all know, if you've been watching my videos for a while, I am not interested in buying really high cog pieces right now because I just don't want that much money socked up in one piece for a long period of time. So I'm keeping my cog a lot lower and not buying high cog pieces right now. Okay, and that's just my business model right now, guys. If you are buying high cog pieces and it's working well for you, please do so. For me right now, it's just not working well for me, and so that's what it is. Okay, guys, this was another Sorel. I picked these up at a garage sale. They did have some wear on them. I did not look closely enough at these. I felt so bad. The buyer messaged me after receiving them. She gave me a 4-star rating. I think it was a 3-star rating, actually, saying how they were really chewed up inside, and I did not have a picture of that, so I did request a picture. She did send me a picture that they were chewed up, but I felt so bad. I did not check these well enough. I offered her a partial refund, and I sent this on up to Poshmark to find out how to send a partial refund, but they have yet to respond to my messages. I'm not happy about that. I wish they'd at least respond saying, hey, you can't do a partial refund or anything. They're just not responding to the messages between me and her. And so I don't know why, because she was really happy that I was willing to offer a partial refund, and Poshmark is not responding back, letting me know how I can do a partial refund for her. If you guys know why Poshmark isn't responding, she already gave me a feedback, so maybe that's why, I don't know. But they can at least respond to me and let me know that. They're just not even responding, which I'm just not happy with. Anyway, we're going to move on. Vera Bradley, I picked up a few purses and backpacks this last summer during our garage sales. I only paid $5 for each of these pieces, so I'm really happy that I'm selling more of them. Even with the $3 fee, I still doubled my money and got another piece out the door. I was really happy with that. Timberland, I am selling more shoes, thankfully. Getting my money back on my shoes. I am no longer sourcing shoes, guys. I'm not doing thread-up shoe boxes anymore. I just don't find that they're worth it. The COG is too high for what you're getting in these boxes, and my thrift stores do not sell good shoes. I'm just not sourcing them unless they're coming through a better quality source. I did get a shoe from a box from a gal that I'm testing out, and that shoe actually sold this last week. You're going to see it and sold next week. Made really good profit. But as far as Helpsy source boxes, thread-up boxes, no more shoes for me. I'm done with them. Not doing shoes anymore. So I was really happy to get my money back on this and move on. Okay, again, another purchase from a gal who sources for me and sends me boxes. This was $3 on the COG, and it was toward, this was a tank top for swimwear. So happy to move this along. Made great profit on this piece, and good sale. Very happy with that. Guys, this was another piece that I got from a gal who sourced for me. My COG on this was $6. I was a little bit concerned about this because I honestly didn't know Stella McCartney. I don't know anything about her. I know that she's a singer, but I don't know anything about her items. I looked up the COG on this just to test it out. Holy cow, these were selling high. I did price this up high because I just didn't know. I had it priced for $150. Somebody sent me a $135 offer, and I took it. Then she sent me a love note after she received it about how much she loves this piece, how she was so happy to have it. So another great profited item, $6 into it, made great profit on this piece. I was so happy with this. Okay, guys, more men's pieces coming down the pike. All these men's pieces came from thread-up boxes. So my COG on these was around $350. Just trying to flush out a lot of stuff right now, a lot of my old men's pieces. Still doubling my money on this piece. This was a Women's World Cup jacket. I had a couple other people inquire about this but didn't follow through. I was so glad that somebody was happy with this and bought it. More athletic wear. This was a New Tags Skirt. Somebody sent me a low offer, but honestly, I've had this for a while. I'm really just wanting to flush out my athletic wear. So I went ahead and took it, and I made my money back, and I'm moving on and investing it in other pieces. Okay, this gal bought 2 pieces from me. She didn't bundle them. She just bought them outright in separate orders. This was the Cherokee men's piece, again, from a thread-up box, so $350 for the COG. And I made good profit on this piece. I was really happy with this. Another older piece moved out, as well as this one. Same buyer. I still made $10 on this piece, so I still tripled my money on this. Was really happy to get another older piece moved out and moving along. Okay, this piece was picked up at a garage sale, not this last year, but the year before that, so I had this for a while. Pronto, I will not be picking this piece up again. If I get it in a box, it's fine. Paid $3 for this, still tripled my money on it, so very happy to get another older piece moved out. I am moving quickly, guys, because I don't want to bore you with some of this. They are great sales, but I'm just gonna keep moving along. Okay, this was another piece that I picked up at an auction. I'm not doing that anymore on Whatnot, and I'm not picking up auction pieces to resell. If I do auction pieces, it's just for me personally. And right now, I'm just doing more auctions to sell than anything. I paid $8 for this piece. It was soft surroundings. It was new text, and I thought, wow, this could do good. I did finally sell it for a good price, $26, so I definitely doubled my money on this piece. Even with the shipping, I was happy with that, but I won't be doing any more auctions for reselling. Top Man. Okay, guys, another great men's piece is sold. Again, this is another reason why, guys, I enjoy selling men's pieces. If this was a women's piece and it was Top Man, it would not sell very well. But this one did sell, and I still made really good profit on this piece for $17. All right. Guys, I'm starting to sell more jewelry again. I'm so happy with this. And the package that this came in was purchased over a year and a half ago, and the items that came in that package and what I paid for that package has already been paid for what I put out for the items. So this is pure profit now, guys. $10 of pure profit on jewelry. This is one of the reasons why I love selling jewelry, because it's so inexpensive. The COG on this was less than $1. So by the time we sold a few pieces, if you have like 50 or 70 items in that package, all the rest of the items after you sell a handful of pieces are all paid for in profit. That's one of the reasons why I love doing jewelry. Okay. Again, I sold another sparrow piece. I mentioned in my last couple sparrow pieces that I purchased, the gal that I bought this from, I bought 2 boxes from her. One was sparrow. This was supposed to be Tory Burch, but it was not Tory Burch. And then I bought some other dresses from her. Will not be buying from that site again. Will not be buying from her again. She lied to me about what she was selling. So I'm just looking to sell these pieces off. I took off Tory Burch and I'm just selling them as Sparrow. They're beautiful dresses, brand new with tags, excellent condition. So I'm just selling them as Sparrow just to get my money back and will not be buying from her again. Still doubled my money on this piece. All right, guys, another great men's piece. I've had this one for a while as well, and I was super happy to let this go and at least double my money. Cog on this was $3. Still made $6 on this piece, and another great piece, older piece, sold now out the door. All right, guys, let's return to the main video.